Hear me out. You can absolutely speak fluent English if you only know the present simple. Just the present simple. Can you imagine that? No past tense, no future tense, no present perfect tense, just one tense. So you don't need to wait until you know all the grammar rules to speak English fluently. You just need the present simple. Sound impossible? I'm gonna prove it to you. To prove that, I'm gonna speak for the entire video for this amount of time just using the present simple, and you will be surprised how much you can actually say. So let's get straight into it. Hey guys, my name is Katie. English is not my native language. English is my it's my third language because, I also speak Arabic fluently. I love English. English is my passion. It allows me to connect with people all around the world without any limits. And actually, English is how I make my money. I'm an English teacher. English is my job. I go to work almost every weekday. Before I go to work, I wake up early in the morning. And the first thing I do is stretch. When I stretch, it wakes me up and gets rid of all of the numbness. Generally, I stretch a lot in class, in bed, and in front of the camera, basically anywhere. If I feel tired, I just stretch and it works for me, Sometimes I feel like a human cat. I wonder if anyone else does this too. Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, I wake up and the first thing I do is stretch. Then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and wash my face. After that, I drink a glass of water, like a big glass of water. Because, when I wake up, my body is extremely dehydrated after a long night of sleep. So I listen to my body. I believe if I want my body to work for me, I have to give it what it needs. Many people wake up and go straight to their coffee. Look, I get it. Coffee is strong. It wakes you up, but it also irritates your stomach and makes your body lose water. Doctors say, first have water, drink water, then have your coffee. I follow this advice. For me, coffee comes later with breakfast. For breakfast, I usually have eggs with toast and of course, coffee. I love coffee. My blood type is coffee. The warmth of it and the taste makes my morning. Coffee wakes up my mind and makes me focus. Many people drink coffee quickly when they're in a rush, but I don't. I take my time. I enjoy the smell, the flavor, and the small pause in the morning. Coffee makes my day happy. After breakfast, I get ready and get dressed. I usually wear shirts and skirts and sometimes jeans. And the color of my clothes are white or black. They're always white or black. Because, I don't like bright colors that much when it comes to clothes. So I try to stay neutral. And neutral colors are easier to style. And honestly, clothes with bright colors don't suit me. So I feel more comfortable in simple shades. Black and white are classic. They never go out of style. I mix them, I match them, and I feel more confident. Some people love patterns and colors, but I don't. I love simplicity. Simple clothes just make my morning faster. So after I get dressed, I go to work. I drive to work. Actually, I don't own a car yet. I use my dad's car and I feel really lucky because he lets me drive his car. But he's a bit strict. He only lets me drive his car for work. If I want to go out with my friends to a club or to a restaurant, he doesn't let me. He's like, just for work. Sometimes when I really need the car, I make a little white lie. I say, I need it for work, even if I just want to go to the cafe or meet with friends. So I kind of ditch my father without him noticing. Well, actually, sometimes I get caught. He calls and asks, are you really at work? So yeah, driving his car is fun, but it's also scary. Sometimes I imagine him standing behind me with a stopwatch, checking if I stop at work. But anyways, driving makes me feel independent, even if the car is not mine. Anyways, I get to work, I grab my books, and go to my classes. And I see my students. I love them. I'm not there just to teach them English. I'm like their friend. And they are like my friends. When I go to class, we spend almost 30 minutes of the lesson chit-chatting. They talk about themselves. They speak about, about their day, about their favorite shows, what they eat for breakfast, and sometimes about their dreams and struggles. And honestly, I don't mind. It's not a waste of time because they speak about this stuff in English. They communicate and learn English at the same time, which is the best way to learn English. I listen to them, I laugh, I ask questions, and sometimes I tease them a little, and they tease me back. It's really fun. I feel I'm part of the world, not just their teacher. Teaching becomes more than lessons. It becomes stories, jokes, little moments, and sometimes even silly games we play in class. Every day is different. Every class is a small adventure. So I work until 4. Then sometimes I go out for lunch with a friend. And this is the tricky part. I have to come up with an excuse to lie to my dad. I say, I have a work meeting, or I have to go and buy something for the class. I feel like a secret agent. I check my time. I make sure to leave early. This is a lot, I know. When I finally go out, lunch feels like a reward. And I have something nice for lunch. And there's always a big bowl of salad. Salad is unavailable for me. Whatever I have, pasta, pizza, chicken, or soup, there has to be a salad too. And I love lunch. I enjoy it. I talk. I laugh. Yeah, I enjoy it. After lunch, I go home and give the car keys to my dad. I say, here's your car. It arrives safely. I feel like a secret agent completing a mission. After that, I change my clothes and go to the gym. I focus on weightlifting, strength, and building my stamina. When I work out, I know how much it benefits my body. It makes me healthy and strong. Look, if you want to live 80 plus years, you need your body. You need a healthy body to carry you through. You need muscles. Muscles help you to stay active, prevent injuries, and keep your energy high. I train my muscles every day. I don't let them fade as I age. Working out also makes me happy, full of energy. I feel confident and ready for the day. When I work out, I know my body thanks me later. But not just that. I enjoy lifting weights, feeling the burn and seeing progress. Gym time is my time, and I always push myself a little more. Then I go home and take a shower. Then I eat something protein-based for dinner. I usually have eggs, chicken, or just a protein base. Then after that, I do some work, like I check my emails, finish some little tasks, and plan ahead. I make a to-do list for tomorrow. I write what should I do, or what I want to do, or what I must do. I always try to plan my day ahead. Then I try to relax a little bit. Maybe I scroll my phone or read something. And finally, I go to bed, I sleep, and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. And that's it. I talked almost for the entire video just using the present simple. You see, present simple is everywhere. We use it to talk about our routines, facts, habits, opinions, and some general truth. The present simple is so powerful. Actually, it makes up over 60% of our daily conversations. If you watch most TED Talks or presentations, you'll notice speakers mostly use the present simple to share their ideas. And the crazy part, this is the first tense we learn when we learn English. So please take it seriously. You can do a lot with it. The present simple is simple, but it's powerful. So start using it in your stories, in your routines, and in your thoughts. All right, that's it for today's video. If you were interested in this video, you might be interested in this video as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.